Yo, what's good up, buddies? It's your boy M.D. Here in Studio 54 at the moment on this lovely cold Wednesday night. So I made a video a day or two ago. These are the clubs that you absolutely should have in your bag. And then in that video I suggested not carrying a 4, a 3, and a 2 iron, and I suggested carrying hybrids instead. So an apple butter asked me, what do you use as your low club instead? Since I said don't carry a 4 and a 3 iron. So let's get right into it. Okay, so let's get right into it. You asked what should be your low club. And I'm not gonna suggest a hybrid because most of the time, if you are out of position on the tee shot, probably your driver, you're in the rough, like 15, 20 yards left or right of the fairway and you're under some trees, second cut rough is not the easiest to hit a hybrid out of low, especially when a hybrid is made to fly pretty high. It's not easy, right? So our main club is gonna be a 5 iron here, right? And 5 iron is your money club for this type of shot. We need to hit a low punch shot, and it just, it depends on what the hole is, it depends on what arrow shot you want to go for. We don't want to go for arrow shots. This is going to be a back and play shot. If I need to, you gave me a yardage, you said 150 yards would be perfect for your 4 iron and you want to keep it under 4 feet. I'm just going to assume that 4 feet is the initial, right? So let's do this, 150 yards, and I'm going to go total distance. Okay, so we're on your average par 5, we're out of position. There's a tree in front of us, and as long as we can get under the tree, the rest of the hole's clear. And we want to run it up to the green. So he says keep it under 4 feet. I'm going to keep it under 4 feet at the initial. If I can keep this overall under 25 feet, then that should be low enough to clear the tree. Because if you have a tree that's below 25 feet, then you're playing some mutant-ass course, man. I don't know. All right. Okay, so I'm 5'9", something like that. So if we walk over here, 4 feet's right about here, and we need the ball to start 4 feet or under, right? So anything right here. Yeah, 5 iron, right? It's higher loft than a 4 iron, so we really need to make sure we get it back in the stance. And out the rough, most of the time, these punch shots are pretty easy as far as direction. They're gonna go very straight. So you gotta make sure you aim this properly. Choke down just a touch. Close the face just a touch because the ball's so far back it's going to start right unless I compensate. Oh, that's well under 4 feet. Wow. That's actually crazy. I didn't close the face enough. 5.4, but 151 K. Okay, so that shot is like if the flag's on the left side of the green and the miss is right? I want to miss on the fat side of the green, and maybe there's some bunkers on the left side as well. That faded, because again, ball's back in my stance. I really need to make sure the club face stays closed. The height was 47 at its peak, and I can get that a lot lower if that club face is not open 5.4. So let's try that again. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so this next one, it's not going to be so much for height, it's more going to be for the yardage. He said 150 yards, and I'm going to do that total. I'm going to have it finish 150 yards. And for me, that's probably like a little pitchy punch 5-9-ish. All right. See if that rolls up 150. 149 optimal. Look at. So hey, where's that total distance at? Yeah, so that last shot, total distance was 162, but I carried it the number I wanted to. I was trying to go between 135 and 140. It was 33 at its highest. See that? So it's a lot lower. And I mean, this is a 5 iron, right? And with such a small swing, a pitch swing essentially, the club does the work for you. It's pretty easy to do. And 4 feet, the 4 foot window, where was that? Right here. This is a lot higher than you think. I mean, it's not that hard to get it under 4 feet, especially if it's just the initial here. I don't know if you guys saw the TaylorMade video with Tiger and all those guys trying to get it under that crossbar, but even with the 5 iron, you can get it pretty low, and it's not that hard. As long as you can get in the back of your stance and work on that strike, because the ball positioning is so different. And then you really got to make sure that that club face is shut at address, because if it's not, then you'll get the first shot like I hit where it flares right. And with those things combined, you get those 33 heights. So hopefully this helped. This isn't a hero shot, this is a positional shot. It's one of those niche shots you need to drill because you got to know how far it's going to roll out. And you want to get an average height. So let's say I practice and I hit a 33 height average on my punch. So then I can see, okay, it rolls out 20 yards, for example, then I know. So if I'm trying to hit to a green's 150, I'm gonna land it 130, right? So go on the course, or go on your TrackMan, drill it, and the mechanics are pretty simple. So hopefully this helped. Stay strong up above us. Peace.